And, we'd love to learn about the attached documents in it, but unfortunately, in what is to become a trend throughout this package.
Well, Pierre Poilievre, he's tweeting a lot, more than the party. And he's talking about inflation, how chicken is up like 40% and butter, 20% up for pork in Ontario. And he's also commenting on what's going on, with the NDP calling for this new department for digital harms and so forth to go after that stuff. And he's also got a retweeting. Check this out.
Justin Trudeau shut down those parliamentary investigations yesterday. We have the documents right here. Let me start with an email from Michelle Kovacevic, one of the top Finance Canada officials. She, to start off with, says the Canada Student Service Grant is, quote, a bit of a show. And I'm quoting.
Well, Michelle Remple-Garner, she's also been tweeting. Nothing really came of those documents, but she's retweeting what Aaron O'Toole is doing. As you can see, it's about, the Calgary election, which just was held. And other than that,
that's not how bureaucrats normally communicate in their official emails and memos back and forth. But apparently, this highly respected public servant felt it was an appropriate characterization. That was April 20th, exactly, with my minister's office. They are all besties. Besties. The finance minister's office is besties with the We organization that they're attempting to give $500 million. Then we have another email from the same public servant to the Privy Council office, in which she says, in direct contradiction to what Justin Trudeau testified under oath, that the Prime Minister's office was, quote, weighing in. This is in April, well before the May 8th date when the Prime Minister claimed he first learned of it. By one of the Prime Minister's top advisors. And what would that advisor have had in his possession when he shaped that proposal? Well, he would have had this document. This is called Government of Canada and We, Revised Proposal, I Want to Help, COVID-19 Youth Service. This was in the hands of the Prime Minister's office. This comes right from the Prime Minister's office. And what was the critical information they were considering the day before the proposal went to Cabinet? Well, let's turn the page, and what do you see here? Sophie Gregoire Trudeau highlighted, Margaret Trudeau highlighted. Why would it have been relevant for the Prime Minister's office to have in its possession a document that highlights the Prime Minister's mother and spouse, who just happened to be paid by the same organization that the COVID Cabinet Committee would approve $500 million for the very next day? Then we have here an email from Craig Kielburger to Bill Morneau. And, we'd love to learn about the attached documents in it, but unfortunately, in what is to become a trend throughout this package, it's all the relevant information in the two documents are completely blacked out. Another email from Craig Kielburger that went to someone in the government the same day he spoke to Bill Morneau on the phone, but we don't know who received the email, that's blacked out, or what the email said, all blacked out. Here's an email from the minister responsible for the department that granted the $500 million to her top bureaucrat. Again, all the substance is blacked out. And that would not be the first time. Next page, blacked out. This page, blacked out. This page, blacked out. This page, blacked out. Why don't we ask what's in those pages at a parliamentary committee? Well, I'll tell you why. Justin Trudeau shut down those parliamentary committees. When did he do it? The same day these documents became public. What a coincidence. The Prime Minister goes to the Governor General's office and says, Gigi, I'm about to release some very damning information. But I've covered it in black ink, and if you'll just shut down Parliament for me today, then none of the opposition politicians can force me to remove that ink and reveal the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a cover-up. Conservatives will not relent. We will continue to fight to get to the truth. The Prime Minister personally intervened to get a $500 million grant to a group that had paid his family $500,000. He is covering it up by blacking it out and shutting down our investigations. But I've got news for him. Conservatives are just getting started.